Oh, this is not where I thought it was going.
So now you're reacting to the 5-member boy group SHINee. First we'll be reacting to Orgel, a B-side off of their 2013 The Misconceptions of Me album.
The title Orgel refers to the Japanese term for music box, which you will hear as one of the main elements in the song.
Jonghyun has said that he was inspired by the 1950s horror film House of Wax when writing the lyrics. He said it's about a man who loves a girl to the point where he turns her into a wax figure and places her in a music box to spin around for eternity.
Oh my god,
That's
I love
creepy.
It's composed by Mikko Paavola, Christopher Lijo, Philippe Marc Anquetil, and Ian James Farquharson.
Because of the title and the creepiness, do you think it's going to quote Bach? Do you think it's going to quote his toccata and fugue?
Why would it quote his toccata
Because
and
it's
fugue?
creepy and the title's Orgel?
No.
Okay. It probably won't.
Not quite.
I love this, though. It's like a little, like, xylophone that's been processed through a computer.
Oh, this is cool. This sounds music boxy because it's like twinkly and it's minor, so it's creepy.
It sounds like those
Makes
little
it creepy.
metallic things that are getting plucked as it turns.
Oh yeah, it does.
I don't know why, but like, for this little boop, 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 it makes me want to be like...
Oh, their vocal mixing is so good. It's so lush. Yeah, this is scary.
It's like they're having a conversation, how it switches back. They're like, yeah, this is my experience. And then they keep like finishing each other's sentences.
Every time they hit that dominant where it starts, they're using the altered mode, and that's so fucking hip.
What will they do next? Ah, okay.
You timed that really well.
That sounded the same key. What key were we in? What is key? Oh, I thought we were gonna go to high E.
Oh! He really delayed that resolution.
Yeah.
Ooh, the super creepy lyrics are
This is
rap.
so cool. I think this is creepy as fuck.
They're getting their vibe across.
Malt to the lower octave. That's how you do it.
Wow. I guess everything's a descant at this point. Descant? Everything's a descant. Descant. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, different notes.
Yeah. This is very freaky.
I love those. That's funny. It's cute. That's the note. The strings. Were they there the whole time?
Was what?
The strings?
Yeah, they were going on for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I just heard them then.
Well, the music box is clearly like very broken.
Just like his
As
heart,
in-
probably.
As in the harmonic structure wasn't quite right. It was like bum 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 bing bum bum. Like it kind of like falls off and does like takes a little weird turn. So I thought that was a really literal kind of like demented, like toy box kind of thing. Like I thought it was cool. It was creepy, but in a way that I can't really identify. Like what makes music creepy?
I think the like consistent, very quiet, very staccato, boop, 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 like just like in the background the whole time. Like you're trying to listen to the singing and like everything else, and it's just like, hey, I'm still here. I'm the creepy music box in the background. It's like you're spinning something, and it would like stop occasionally for a few beats, and maybe that's when you have to like spin it again, like turn the wheel thingy.
Yeah.
It's so nice. Like they just like they know how to sing. They have really good, beautiful voices. This harmony and just wash of beautiful voices, and it's just going back and forth. And you just have this beat, bum bum bim bum 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 bim bum. The same thing as rap, where it's like you have a constant beat, but you're not focusing on that because you know you're focusing on the lyrics. You're focusing on the rhythm that they're going for. You focus on their voice and what they're saying. So this one's like you're definitely focusing on what they're saying, but I don't understand that language. But still, without the language or understanding it, you can still get the sense of like, wow, they know that they're shaping music. And then over this ostinato or this held bass line, and it's so cool.
Since obviously Korean is like their primary language, but then they obviously incorporate some English, but because the way they approach English words was really cool. Like the way they emphasized the O in melody, like that melody box. Oh. It was like but it was just really interesting because it was a really unique kind of like rhythmic character, and because it's like emphasized, like no native English speaker is gonna pronounce it that way. So kind of like it's just a new take on a word. It's not. I just thought it was really interesting.
I thought the best part was what they were doing with the arpeggiation, because when they did major, it just became like jumps up and down instead of like full chords. And yeah, I also thought the modulation was good.
So what musically, other than like a minor mode, made this creepy?
The fact that it never really moved to like a very stable key center really perpetuated this like
spinning.
It was gonna keep going and doing its thing. Yeah, it was very cool.
And also, I feel like that combination of instrumentation, like pizzicato string has been used as like a creepy sound effect. Yeah, like tiptoe kind of idea, or like a spider crawling on a web.
I also think the arpeggio, like the arpeggiation thing, had a lot to do with that sort of like that kind of up and down, back and forth, round and round sort of thing. Yeah, that was cool.
Wow. I find it so many places right now. That's like sex.
That's not weird. It's
But like I feel like it's weird once you know like what it's actually about.
Yeah.
Like the concept of like turning this girl that you're like obsessed with into a music box to essentially spin for an eternity for you is like terrible. But like, would I put this song on the Getting It On playlist? 100%. Next!
Now you're reacting to a B-side song called Trigger from their 2015 Odd album. The lyrics talk about a love affair gone wrong, where there is no way to turn back. SHINee metaphorically says that through the song, the only way to end it all is to pull the trigger. Because the lyrics deal with themes of violence and self-harm, it was banned from broadcast. The song was composed by Kenzie, Dees, and Rodney Chickbell.
What are you doing?
Ooh.
Wow, that's weird.
I can't tell what meters it's in. Help.
Okay, I got it now. It started very weird.
Ooh! Oh, this is not where I thought I was going.
Ooh, I like the vocals.
What the heck?
It's like weird.
Wow! Very interesting voice.
The song is so dramatic, like the lyrics.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm here for overdramatic lyrics.
Oh, I like how they use like the color tones for that. Trigger!
Whoa.
The syncopation is strong with these guys.
It's like militaristic. It's like, oh crap, things are getting serious. The darkness will continue. It's crazy how hype this is, and it's like, pull the trigger. Okay.
And you're like, are you okay?
Hey, little shoddy. Oh my god. I like those effects like every oh, that's like it's like 2000 like,
There's a first
8 pop, you know? Yeah. Shoddy was everywhere.
Became R&B like this.
I love it.
Their voices are so vibrant, like
Mm-hmm. 7, natural 6. Very weird. Odd thing to do.
Why is it so happy? Oh my god. And then again, in like rap, hip hop culture, you know, they sing about this all the time. It's just really weird that this is in a K-pop context.
They've got anticipations that sort of hint at like underlying. It's sort of like, well, it's got an underlying triplet kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
It's like that juxtaposition of like is like constant. That characterizes a lot of this, which I love. Nice background vocals.
this is new. That's cool. His voice was good.
I don't know, after that I can't wait their kiss, I feel like they should like use that range a bit more. It just kind of goes back down.
What? Like,
there's like so many different like.
Well, I think there might be a pattern with when there's certain combinations too.
That's what I've been trying to figure out.
No, but it's just like, it's so fast.
I feel like this is so off from the vibe of the rest of the song.
Yeah.
Like, I get this, like, R&B vibe, and then they're like, EDM!
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, what? But I like it.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm in the club now, but I'm okay.
I guess.
Yeah, okay, now we're not in the club anymore.
I thought I was in my feels, but alas, I'm shaking my booty.
And now we're back in the club, it's happening, but okay. Like, that's this song.
I kind of understand why it was banned from broadcast now. Because, and I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm just saying that the message behind these things is kind of negative in a positive way. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I need some time to process. Because it's not offensive overtly, but in a certain way, like the chords that were being used when they were like, pull the trigger, come on baby, pull the trigger. It's like, yeah, and that's like a very serious emotion to have. And, you know, I'm not saying that you have to have like crazy like minor and like, you know, Schubert or Schumann drama in it, but like, you know, have a little more respect for the topic.
Yeah, I don't like the thought of like middle schoolers jamming out to this at a school dance.
Exactly.
It's like it's normalizing like death via guns, and that's insensitive and weird.
These lyrics were like really morbid, like, hey babe, like shoot me because this is clearly over, and like I know it's over and you know it's over, so just like shoot me, like end it, and then like take your bloody hands and like walk away and find your next victim. You know, it was kind of like,
oh my God,
really morbid. But the music for the most part was like dubstep, happy-ish-esque. Yeah, it was very like he had accepted his fate. He was like, bring it on.
Yeah, I love
Linda,
that.
like I'm ready.
Okay, I
don't know why her name is Linda.
It just is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just is.
No, I love music with super dramatic lyrics. And I love like when pop music is all over the place. Like this was like wild. It was like he would sing a verse that sounded like a pop song and then a verse that sounded like dubstep, and it was just like it's just jumping around a lot, and I love that.
It felt like a lot just thrown at you all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if it works, but like it's a cool experiment.
Right.
Like, well, and then there's also points when it's like not dense, and I think it's like 3 guys singing, and then it sounds like almost not a cappella, but it's just like way less dense and very different. But then they like pitch bend and do like weird things where they like it's like, whoa, what? How do you summarize that, Emma?
It's a lot. There's a lot of noise, and every single time you listen to it, it stays fresh because it's just overwhelming amount of stuff happening.
See, I was thinking of like
fair point.
Comparing it to like rocks. You know how there's like the sedimentary and there's like but there's that one, what's the conglomerate where it's like a bunch of like different crap forming this one rock, if that makes sense.
Crap,
it's like
yeah, the crap.
Like all this I don't remember, somebody who actually knows, but there's like the type of rock that's just like a bunch of like other rocks spilled into this one kind of rock, and that's what I felt like this was. It's just like a whole lot,
just layering.
But not even like layering, just like almost like a random. There's like obviously it's not true random, but it kind of felt that way.
Well, it's like a bunch of subunits.
Yeah.
Inside a little bigger subunit inside the entire phrase, right?
Right.
But there's just like so many that it's wow.
Hello everyone, I'm Umu React to K channel creator, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed or learned something from it. If you'd like to support us or help React to K grow, you can do so by visiting our Patreon and help us out by pledging any amount you can. Till next time.